Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing on this Monday morning? Sorry, eating some of my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But how was your weekend? I hope y'all had a great weekend. I hope there was no drama and that it was peace and love and good weather and all of that good stuff. I had a great weekend. My kids was over for the whole weekend and we had a good time, a great time. It was just awesome. But anyway, I hope y'all starting off your Monday right. You know, a little bit of prayer, or a lot of prayer. And maybe some music or something that jumpstarts your day. People get by on coffee or several cups of coffee. I drink coffee occasionally. My husband's the one that drinks coffee. I have to have my day started with tea. So I just finished my big cup of tea. And as you can see, I have my cereal here. Yeah. I know. It's like, what kind of breakfast is that? But that's how I do. One day it could be a full-fledged breakfast and another day it could be just that. But anyway, we're going to get into my topic for Monday morning. And the topic for this morning is their no doesn't block God's yes. Want to hear that again? Their no doesn't block God's yes. And I know that some of y'all have experienced that in your lives. Like, you could have been rejected for something, turned down for something, say like a job that you just knew that you were going to get. Or maybe you were trying to get on a team, like a cheerleading team or a basketball team or something like that. And you got turned down by them. And it hurt your heart because you had your hopes set on that. But maybe you turn around and then later on down the line, you get to create your own team. Or you get a job that has a better position. Or maybe you're the boss. So, their no can't block God's yes. People people are quick to count you out. And it's sad that we live in such a world like this where, they go by on looks and popularity and the latest trend and all the aesthetics. They don't go into the deep, the root, the soul of anything. Everything is just surface. So they want to run with that. Surface can only take you but so far. So, a lot of times people run with that. Maybe they feel like you wasn't good enough to be accepted into that spot, that position. Or you wasn't great enough or you didn't make enough money to fit in with that clique. Man, please. Usually you get rejected, it's a good thing because God is redirecting you into something greater, something that He created just for you. And I've had to learn that many times. Many times. I always be like, well, why am I not included? They don't like me. Oh, I'm not as popular as such and such. Oh, this, oh, that. But meanwhile, that whole time, God was like, I'm setting you apart for a reason. You can't be like all of them. I have something for you that's only for you. I may not do it in the most professional way, but I do it in the most true way, my authentic way for myself. So their no doesn't mean nothing. Their no, you can't be here, or no, we don't want you here, or no, you don't fit in. It doesn't block what God has for you. It does not block anything. I told my daughter last night, someone said something slick to her at school, and I was like, don't even worry about it. You go on about your business. Her little brother wanted to, solve the problem as little brothers usually do when they protective of their big sister. But it's not even worth that. So we just have to learn how to, it's hard and stuff, and it doesn't come overnight. Learn how to stop depending on what people, how they will accept us or, take us in or approve of us. Their no doesn't mean anything. It may hurt at the time, but God's yes overrides every no that has been spoken over your life. And, I have a prime example. Okay. I know I've spoken about, on my accountability video about how, my husband was in this program already with our kids. And usually when you get into that program, you only have one time to get into it. And you can't get into it anymore after, you can't get into it anymore. So basically, we weren't supposed to be in the program technically because he was already in the program already. But God, look at God. Look at how things worked out. It may have taken a while and it may have made us exhausted and angry and upset and stressed out because we didn't know what was going to happen, where we was going to live, all this other stuff. But God has a way of fixing people's hearts and fixing people's, minds and going into the systems and working things out. And now look, we're in the program. So, that's why I said God's, their no doesn't block God's yes. Things will happen in a way where those same people that said no have no choice but to say yes, because God's favor is continually on you. And no, it's not an easy thing by no means necessary. It's not an easy thing. The road is hard. It's, it's not without bumps and curves and hills and potholes and all that stuff. But it's worth it. You know how you travel on a bumpy ass road and and you like, I wish I should have taken another route or something like that. But then after a while, after you get through it, the road smooths out and you be like, finally. Well, that's how it is. But when God's favor is on you, then no don't mean nothing. And sometimes people say no just because they can, because they're in a position. Like sometimes, and this has happened to me, and I've seen this happen to other people in my life. The people that say no sometimes know for a fact that you're qualified for something, but they're intimidated and they don't want you around because it takes the spotlight off of them, so to speak. It makes them feel inferior. So they're quick to say no so that you won't have to, step into their spotlight. I've seen this done. This hasn't been only done to me. This has been done to, like I said, to people that I know. And I'm like, wow, like they know you were qualified. But comes to find out, their no was a blessing in disguise because God was like, okay, I'm going to hook you up and changes it into something else, created specifically for that person that was rejected. So I hope I encourage someone today. That no may have hurt your feelings, or you may have wanted that job and you thought you were going to get the job, but they said no. It's okay. It's okay because God got something way better for you. God got something specifically for you. And just when I just said that, I'm like, wow, he's speaking to me too, because that old commercial, that old school commercial, when the banks say no, something, I forgot the company. And when the banks say no, something says yes. Well, that's what it is with God. When the people say no, God says yes. Especially if it's a part of your destiny. It's a part of your purpose. So don't get so stressed out. Well, try not to, because I'm not going to tell you don't get stressed out. It's very hard for, people handle things differently. So try not to get so stressed about that no, and just know that something else is coming in for you better, way better, and probably fit you for like basically give you the things that you needed, like fulfill your needs and your wants all at the same time. So I hope I encourage someone today. I hope y'all take that, especially on a Monday. The Mondays, because it could be a Monday morning meeting, or people decide that they want to call in and you short staffed or something like that, or just basically getting the kids to school and or having to start your work week after you had a great weekend or something like that. Just remember, keep in mind, their no doesn't have any effect on God's yes. So keep pushing, keep striving, keep it moving, keep smiling. Their no doesn't have any effect on God's yes. So I hope I bless someone today. This has blessed me. But yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow. I have to clean my house a little later. I'm just lounging. I actually have nothing to do today other than clean my house. Don't have to go anywhere today. So I'm happy about that. But I hope y'all start off the week with a bang, a good bang too. Not no, not no illegal bang, or not no, wanting to knock somebody's head off. And maybe they may deserve to get their head knocked off, but come on now. We doing things, y'all gotta woosah. Woosah. But I hope y'all start off the week blessed. Y'all take care. Take this little, words of encouragement that I gave. Take it and run with it. Or, share it with somebody that you think may, be feeling down about, not getting what they thought they were going to get. Because they're going to get something better. So, feel free to like, share, comment, just go ahead. I thank you for my supporters, the people that view. I love you all. I appreciate you. We getting up there little by little, but I appreciate it all. I'm telling you, I appreciate it all. I love to do this. I enjoy. I love it here. So, y'all take care. Love on somebody. Love on yourself first and foremost. And remember, their no doesn't have any effect on God's yes. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Until then, take care and God bless.